Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Elodie, like Melody without the M, from Elodie's Crafts and Creations, and today I'm going to work on our covers. So we have these 5 gorgeous desert junk journals. For now they're not decorated, these are just the signatures, and a signature is all the pages put together. So we've just prepared all the pages and put them together. I clip them like this so they don't move. It's pretty handy. And this is our first page, which I really like, and these I've scanned them and I will put them up on Etsy for anyone who's interested. Like this. They're all upside down. Okay, so the signatures, I didn't want them to be too thick, too, that don't move, like this one. I wanted them to be quite flexible, so I've used some cardboard from packages. This is mostly Amazon stuff. I don't buy from Amazon, but this is stuff I found in the bin. And there's one that's a bit thicker, but not much. It's really flexible as well. And what I've done is I've cut them to size, so they're all going to be the same size, which is pretty handy. And our pages here are 21 centimeters by approximately 15 centimeters. So what I've done is I've added 1 centimeter here, so it's 22. So we're gonna have half a centimeter on each side, and then I've added 1 centimeter on this side as well. So instead of 15, we have 16, which means that over here you're gonna have 1 centimeter to protect the pages that are all torn. I have to tear this one. It's been forgotten. I'll do it later. I don't want them to, risk anything, so we're going to just protect them with 1 centimeter here of a junk journal cover. So it's gonna be something like this here. It's not too much, I think. It's pretty cool. And then for the spine, I'm gonna leave it to breathe a little bit. I've put 3 centimeters here of spine, and I've cut 2 different ones because this is, I don't really like it, but I like the fact that it's pretty thick. I wanted a thick one, so I've put really thin but very hard cardboard on top. I'm going to glue them together, and this time I want to make an apparent spine. I don't do this very often, but I've seen a lot of spines with like crosses at the back, stuff like this, and I'd really like to give it a go. So I'm pretty excited to try this. I have no idea how you do it, so I'm gonna go and watch a lot of movies, tutorials on YouTube to see how to do that. And we're going to work on our covers. So for the covers, I've started thinking a while back. I've started this a while back, and I had a couple of ideas. This is my junk journal with all my ideas, all the journals that I want to do, with all the ideas of things I want to do. Yeah. So here, this is my ideas in terms of covers. They've changed a lot. I was thinking of one inside a tent. So I did print out a couple of pictures, and this is gonna be in my kit online. There. So these are the pictures I printed out for the covers. So I wanted to do one with this picture that I think is really pretty. I really like it. I don't know if you can see it properly. It's really beautiful. And then I found this one that I thought was quite promising. And this is a view from like inside a tent. So my idea was to put some kind of curtain here that you can open. I'm not yet sure if I can actually do it and how I'm going to do it, but I'm gonna think about it. Then I had an idea of making sand dunes with cloth. If you've seen my precedent, can I say precedent junk journal with the sea theme, I had one where I put lots of different materials. I want to do a bit like that, same effect, like sand dunes a bit everywhere, with different types of cloth that have a very sandy color. And I'm missing one, so I have 1, 2, 3, 4 with the dunes, and then I had this idea with the coral, but I'm not sure I'm going to do that. And I had also this idea of an embroidered henna tattoo design. So I'm still missing one. I might do 2 like this. We will see how it goes. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally just gonna put them like this. I'm gonna glue this together first, and then I'm just gonna put them like this. I'm gonna make it flat like this, and I'm going to leave about 2 millimeters in between so that you can actually, you know, close them. If you attach them together like this, it's gonna be really hard to just move your cover. So I do recommend you leave at least the size of the well, what you're using. Sometimes it's 5 millimeter cardboard. In that case, I suggest you just put 5 millimeters in between. So that's what I'm going to do, and I'm just going to glue them with really thick sticky tape so that I'm sure it doesn't move. And then I will plan with the cloths I have, and we're gonna check how to organize everything, and then probably sew, because this is quite thin, or just sew on the cloth and then glue everything to the cover. Think about the closure as well. Do think about the closure. I always forget to think about the closure when I create my covers, and it's not good because then you end up with a cover that is finished and there's no way to close it. So yeah, think about that. I'm gonna write it down. And let's get started. I do not recommend this gray tape if you are going to sew your signatures through the spine. My needle was absolutely covered in glue. I had to clean it up with acetone, I think, every single time. It was really, really annoying. So I really recommend, if you're going to sew, you know, through the cover, through the spine, to prefer another type of tape instead. Even like just masking tape is fine. And you can use a ruler to make sure your cardboards are aligned as well. Okay, so now that we have our cardboard cover, let's make the first cover with this little picture here. First things first, I'm going to figure out the cloths that go best with my pictures. Um, I had this idea on Etsy. Comment if you're interested in a kit with different coupons of cloth in different shades. So here could be like a brown sandy shade, but there could be also like green natural forest shades or pinks or whites with lace. I mean, just about anything possible. Do let me know if you're interested. I think that would be really cool. Now we need to choose a background cloth on which to add all of our details. Once that background cloth is decided upon, you can cut it. Make sure you cut at least 5 millimeters to 1 centimeters extra on each side so that you can glue it properly onto your cardboard cover. And now it's time to add some details. I really wanted this picture to be, very visible, so I wanted something extra to make it pop out. And after that, we're going to sew everything with our sewing machine and add a really nice touch and texture. I really like to have a little frame around my pictures. I think it looks really nice. So I'm just having a look at whatever lace and other stuff I have lying around, and let's just figure out something nice to go around this beautiful picture. Now that everything is chosen, I am going to use my favorite textile glue to make sure everything is stuck together and it won't move. You can also use normal UHU sticky thingy or whatever. This is just so that it doesn't move when I use my sewing machine. So I really like this as a frame to our picture. What do you guys think? Do comment if you would have chosen another one, if you think another color would have been better. I'm always looking forward to getting your opinion on this and to improve wherever I can. And then over here I wrote, well, I put little beads around, sewed around with my machine, and then I stamped Amazigh, which means free man, which is kind of the name of the people of the Sahara, if I got it correctly, which I hope I did. To glue the cloth decoration onto our cardboard book cover, I am using textile glue since it is a textile. Make sure you use your fingers or a paintbrush to have an even, thin layer of glue everywhere. If you have a big blotch somewhere, the glue might seep through your textile and stain it permanently. The amount of glue needed really depends on the cloth used. Thin cloths will require less glue, but the glue might seep through much more easily. So I do not recommend to do that for this process, to use this thin cloth for this process. Just make sure you remove all the air bubbles, either with your hands or an old credit card, for example. And this is to ensure that your cloth adheres everywhere. To help all the sides and corners adhere, I am using clips. You can also put something heavy like a book on top, for example. Now that our cover is glued, we need to add a little something to attach our favorite decoration in a junk journal. I use those rectangles that you use to attach frames to the wall so that I can attach and remove any side decorations like tassels, boho beads, etc., etc. For that, we're going to measure about 2 centimeters from the top of our spines, keeping in mind that you want to attach your pages too. So if you're going to sew, you need to keep that in mind. And make a slit the size of our triangle with a blade. We will then insert the triangle and secure it with mini brads, which I think is a really nice addition and decoration in itself. First, we need to think about the cover. I always forget to think about the cover as, the closure. As I do the cover, this time I've been thinking about it, so I've got most of them done, but this one still needs one. And I was thinking putting a bead here and putting a little elastic, but we need to do this before the inner cover so that the sewing is hidden. So let's just have a look in here what we have and see if there's something we like. I quite like this, but it's really big. I don't know if there's a smaller one. Similar. So here, what I've done is, this one was beautiful, I really like it, but just way too big, so I'll have to use it somewhere else. Instead, I've chosen this hand-painted ceramic clay bead, and then this is gold, it's a transparent glass bead, and it's got it's irisé with gold. I have no idea how to explain this in English, I'm sorry. I really hope you can see how beautiful this bead, well, both of them are. I'm really happy. I think they go really well with everything. One was just a bit too small, I think, so put two. I'm really happy with it. And we're done! Yay! And this is the end of this video, so I will see you soon for the next cover. As usual, don't forget to like and subscribe, talk about this channel around you. Really helps out my channel, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye!